Alright, what's going on, guys? Augment here for another match of Fortnite. We're going to be going into a solo round, but today I'm recording on February 15th, and patch 2.5 went live. And so before I get into a match, I just want to go over the new goodies just right off the bat. Because it's definitely tough trying to remember things off the top of my head while I'm playing a match. You know, lose train of thought and all that kind of thing. But, so look at this. We've got the brand new impulse grenade. That is definitely the main attraction. You know, the big new update. We got a pulse grenade. So send your enemies or yourself flying. You can use it to send yourself, your teammates, or enemies, you know, flying. It's exactly what it sounds like, and it's pretty damn cool. I really like that mechanic. Having, you know, kind of like an impact grenade that sends you, like, that sends a shockwave and sends the player off in whatever direction. You can use it to send a person off a ramp, off a cliff, out of their base, you know, launch yourself to a different position, that kind of thing. The possibilities are pretty much endless with what can be done with that, and I really like it. It's a cool new mechanic. Also, love is in the air. This Bear Force 1 item right here, this glider. This is a brand new glider that just came out today. And it's, you know, a whole new model. We're getting away from the standard glider. You know, all these, they're all the same thing. You know, they're a reskin, but they're the same thing, and that's cool. Got no problem with that. But we're finally going to be moving away from just the standard paraglider or umbrella and onto this beast, which is really cool. I mean, the actual skin itself, whatever. You know, Valentine's Day, cool. I got it, no big deal. But the idea behind it and the fact that we're going to be starting to see more customized gliders in the future, you know, more unique things. Like Epic teased a dragon skin type idea where it looks like one of those like Chinese dragons that you'd be flying in on. Really cool stuff. Another thing is this Hyperion skin. I don't know if it's new. I have never seen it before on another player or in the shop. So I'm assuming it's new, but not positive. But new skin, definitely neat. It says "Sup" on his head. I like it. He's a gladiator of Greasy Grove. You know. Also, they have introduced new audio mechanics and basically aiming to get vertical audio in the game. You know, Tilted Towers is called Tilted for a reason, because you don't know if people are above or below you. It can really mess you up. But this new audio system they have in place should try to combat that and give us more of that vertical audio. It's still not perfect yet. There have been reports of it being, you know, having glitches or not sounding quite right. But, you know, it's a step in the right direction. Epic's getting there. I'm sure we'll have perfected vertical audio at least within the next few weeks. But this is pretty good. I've already heard it a little bit, and it definitely sounds better. You can definitely tell if people are above or below you. So it's definitely a good step. Another thing is optimization. There was a lot of optimization fixes specifically for console, but also for just all platforms in general, you know, PC as well. But there are just different optimization fixes, essentially. Like, I don't want to go into the technical details, and I honestly can't even remember the technical details, but essentially things should be running smoother on console. I want to say that one is dynamic resolution. I think they introduced dynamic resolution to the game, as well as they were tweaking the color palettes of the loot. So the loot is going to look a little bit different. It's not the same colors that we're used to, but I mean, they're the same colors, but they have like a different hue, you know what I mean? And essentially that was to make it smoother when, you know, you're in combat, people are dying, there's loot flying all over out of these bodies and whatnot. You know, it's supposed to just make it snappier, not cause any hitches or, you know, lag or anything like that. So definitely, you know, a good idea, though a lot of people are complaining that the loot looks ugly. I mean, you can see it here. I mean, I don't care. It looks pretty much the same to me, you know, like it's a little bit more blurry maybe, but, you know, as a whole, it pretty much seems the same. People's biggest gripe seems to be that it's harder to identify loot from afar to see exactly what, you know, you're running towards. But I haven't really had the issue yet. I mean, Maybe Epic will go back to the old color palette, maybe not. Either way, not too worried about it. I mean, for people to be pissed off about the way that the loot looks on the guns, or the color looks on the guns on the ground on loot, I think it's kind of silly, but you know, whatever. And then the last thing that I wanted to touch on was the scoped AR. Oh, and the SMG. The SMG, first of all, the base SMG has been taken out of the game. It is now in the quote-unquote vault, and it might make a return, it might not, but it is no longer in the game. That is just the base SMG. The tactical and suppressed SMGs are still out, and the tactical SMG actually got a buff. It now has a faster rate of fire and has a larger magazine. So that makes it a little bit more viable, and honestly, from what I've seen with streamers and stuff, you know, I haven't used an SMG yet. You know, not today, but it seems like it's pretty strong now. Like, it's not like, oh my god, this thing is crazy, but it's definitely a significant buff, and you know, I think that's cool. Here we go, we got one right here. Is good, is good. It's good that the SMG is going to be more viable, you know? We don't need constant shotgun battles. It doesn't always need to be about that green pump. You know, having SMGs getting thrown into the mix is definitely a good thing. Definitely a good thing. But the other thing I wanted to mention... Oh, hello. Who the fuck is here? Who the fuck is here? I don't know. Oh, see that right there? Revolvers now use medium ammo. They no longer use light, which, you know, technically makes more sense. But really the biggest effect that that's going to have is that now there's going to be more medium ammo on the board. And that's a good thing because everyone loves to use ARs. That guy's over there. I want to make sure that I kill him. Okie dokie. Thank you, sir. Now let's go get that scoped AR. So, what I wanted to talk about with the scoped AR is pretty damn crazy. Now, this one might need a tweak because it's fucking strong now. The scoped AR, which was a completely useless weapon, pretty much an agreed upon opinion by most people. The weapon now has 100% accuracy all the time when you're scoped. So if you are scoped in, you are doing 100%. You're having 100% accurate shots, which is crazy, you know. And also there is no damage drop off, which is also pretty crazy. So at any distance, if you have good aim, you can just start pegging people for 23s, and you know, it can really knock someone out quick if you've got the aim. So definitely a big change. I was watching some streamers, and I mean, yeah, those guys have, you know, basically the best aim that you can have, but like, it was dirty, the amount of damage that they were able to do to people from, you know, an insane distance. So definitely an interesting change. I don't know if it's too strong now, if they're gonna need to tweak it, but definitely a cool thing. Definitely excited to use it. I mean, before, the scoped AR was a slot holder. If you only had 4 items and you came across the scoped AR, then yeah, sure, pick it up. But the second you got like basically anything else, it was okay, see you later. Not the case anymore. Fuck, I kinda gotta move. Let's go ahead and just reload real quick, and let's get the fuck out of here. So yeah, this thing is mean now. Really looking forward to using it. But I think that's it. I think that I touched on everything. You know, the new glider, the removal of SMG, base SMG, the buff to the TAC, the buff to the scoped AR, vertical audio is in the works. Oh, that's another thing right there, though. Shrines. They have added shrines, I think, due to Lunar New Year. They didn't actually really specify too much if that's what it is. I think that's what it is. but they added shrines. So there's shrines all over the map now in various locations that have loot. So definitely find these bad boys, check them out. I actually haven't, this is the closest I've been to one. But yeah, it's basically Christmas trees, but a different take on it. So that's pretty neat as well. I don't know all the locations. Apparently there's one on the way out of the prison, but they're out there, so keep an eye out. Guaranteed loot. Yeah, audio optimization and the pulse grenade. The pulse grenade is the one that I missed. So cool stuff. Seems like a pretty damn good update in my opinion. Like I said, vertical audio is still going to be tweaked over time. And I want that, but man, this is kind of a dangerous loadout. We'll see. But yeah, this game it's getting polished. People always like to complain about all the extra bugs that are introduced, but I mean, for the most part, man, I do not experience nearly as many bugs as like Reddit or other communities would have you think exist in the game. Like, I rarely run into bugs. Like the building bug, yeah, that one was real. That happened a lot. The weapons not being able to be used when you pick them up, that bug, I rarely encountered that. But apparently, actually, they fixed that too, by the way, in this patch. But I rarely encountered that. Like, didn't seem like a big deal to me. Obviously, yeah, it happens to people, and it can get you killed. But oh, so there was a big lag spike right there. But yeah, most of the bugs, I don't know. It doesn't seem that crazy. Obviously, yeah, get them fixed. That's what your dev team is for. That's what QA is for. But people like to blow things out of proportion, in my opinion. It's good. It's good. Obviously, these things need to be highlighted. Bugs need to be reported. If you are running into something all the time, and do a quick search maybe first, see if it's been posted. See if there's any kind of dev acknowledgement of the issue before you just go crying on media sites. But obviously, yeah, if there's a bug, report that shit. Use the in-game features, whatever. Post it on Reddit. The devs are very active there. Damn. Already down to only 29 too. I don't like being down here in the river. I'm going back up. Yes, they changed building sounds as well a little bit to give things a more distinct sound when you place items. So I think I don't want to waste mats. Hello, I'm coming for you. But yeah, I think that all four object types have different sounds now, have their own unique sounds, which is cool. And also, I have to work on my aim with this thing. I haven't used it like at all, so. Later, boy. Let's go get these goodies. Ooh, yeah, they added the reloading effect back too. That was something that was in the game a long time ago. Where is this guy? Fucking A. Damn it! But yeah, they added the reload effect. So now when you reload, there's like a glow at the end of your barrel. Which is something that was in the game before I even started playing it. I started playing the game the day before Season 2 started. But it's been gone for a long time, and they brought it back, which I think is cool. You know, it's just a nice little neat effect. But yeah, there's a whole lot of stuff that got added to this patch, and I definitely like it. But alright, so that was one match. Just because of all the stuff that I touched on, you know, I don't really feel like repeating it every time that I die without getting first. I'm just going to let this episode continue. We're going to do a back-to-back match, and hopefully this one, you know, I can at least get to the end game. But unless I die immediately, then this'll be it. This will be the whole episode. Gave you guys a scoop on the new content. Hopefully I can get you guys a good actual match as well. And hopefully I can find myself one of those pulse nades. I'll come down here to the motel for this one. Yeah, I mean, even the glider even has like an effect when you open it. It's not just a standard. It's not just a standard glider deployment thing. It's actually its whole own little you know, little burst, little particle effect. It's cool. It's cool. Fuck. Way to give me nothing in that house. Fuck, motel. Yeah, I'm really liking the change from small to medium ammo for the revolver. Because like I said, that it just means that there's going to be more ammo on the field for ARs. Which is awesome. It's a good thing. I would like to grab that, please. Fucking A. Was that him? Come on. This guy just having this standoff right here. Okay. God, that was terrible. That was terrible, guys. one more time, one more attempt. We'll try and get into a good match. You know how it goes. See, this is why I'm a YouTuber. I do my recordings on Twitch. You can come watch me on Twitch and see all the matches that I play. But, you know, YouTube is like Instagram. You know, Instagram is the place that you put your highlights and make it look like you have an awesome life. YouTube is the same thing in relation to Twitch. You know, the top streamers, those are the guys that are winning, you know, 30% plus of their games, you know? The guys that can knock out a win consistently. You know, I can get wins, but there is quite a lot of losses in between them, you know? So that's why I'm a YouTuber, because I play all day long after work, and I'll get 2 good matches for you guys out of a few hours. So I mean, feel free to stop by on Twitch and say what up and watch the recordings happen. But that's why I do YouTube. And I definitely don't think I'm bad at the game. It's just, I mean, it's fucking hard to win matches in this game, you know? You know, I could have been probably like a Battlefield streamer if people actually watched that game on Twitch, but people just really don't, you know? People don't really watch Battlefield on Twitch. If they did, if it had a big following of people liking to watch matches of Battlefield, then I might have been able to get somewhere with that, because I can consistently go into Battlefield matches and be at the top of the charts and do well. But you know, this game, it's a different story. This game's a little bit tougher. Are you serious? I don't know how that first shot missed him, man. Okay, I can't just have this shit. I have to at least like get somewhere. Can't die to the first person I see. I'd say my mechanics for this game are pretty good. My aim is above average. But, you know, certain things like shotgun battles can still fuck me sometimes. Like, some days I just cannot use a shotgun. You know, some days I cannot snipe. Overall, I'd say I'm better than average at this game, you know, than others. Better than average. But, I ain't no 1%er here. But also, hopefully that's why people watch my channel, watch my content. It's not because I'm the best, but it's because I have fun doing what I do. And because I'm not bad. I'm not terrible. I'm not trash. But already this episode is definitely going long, so let's make this one count, guys. Let's get it here. I'm gonna get down to that prison. I'm gonna take my standard route. This will be a good one. Really? I did not expect other people to be coming all the way out here. So we got 2 guys. He might be going Moisty, but I think he's coming to the prison. Yeah, he's coming prison. So I got 2 guys here. 3 guys here to worry about. Don't mind if I do. I will definitely take that pistol. to use this pot right away just in case. Bitches be crawling all over here. Knew he had to be coming up for that loot, you know? Let's grab that. Let's grab that. And let's grab that. Alright, got the pulse bomb for the first time. Very cool, very cool. And luckily, here, actually I'm going to do this. Need an AR. Luckily we are in the circle. I'm assuming somebody checked this. Alright, am I the last one here? Has the prison been taken care of at this point? I think yes. Yeah, it seems pretty thoroughly looted. I know one chest that might not have been touched. No. Okay. Need some more shields. Shrine is untouched. Right, let's check that out. And there's a chest in there too. Let's go get my first chest out of a shrine. Fantastic. Come on. God damn it. Alright. Well, I can't keep going. I can't make these episodes too long. So that's GG. I got my first chest off a shrine and I got killed. Sorry, boys and girls. I'm going to go ahead and jump right back into another match, though, and hope to get you guys, you know, a win or at least close to it for your second episode of the day. Obviously, if this episode's up, so is that other one. So if you're looking for the good match, go check that out. This was the one that gave you the info. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Get out there, check out 2.5, see what you can find. play with the pulse grenades. I didn't even get to throw my damn pulse grenade. And you know, report the bugs, and good luck. Never give up, never surrender. Alright guys, hopefully you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. I'm Augment, signing out.